I've been following this incredible young lady and her journey to break a record in Africa. She is from Nigeria and her name is Abaide. And she has been posting content on TikTok, taking us on this journey. She's on her motorbike riding across Africa. And she's so positive. Just even think about it. This is a huge commitment to ride across Africa with all the bureaucracy, the immigration that she had to deal with. I've seen it. I've done reports on some of the interactions she's had, the people you meet, and she's a woman. So it has a high risk of, is she going to be safe? Because she's not riding just in the cities, right? She's riding across borders. She's riding when it's nighttime. She's riding on roads that she has no idea what to expect of. So this young lady was doing incredible and I've been following her. What I didn't know was that she applied for the Guinness World Records to be considered for the longest solo motorcycle journey in Africa by a woman. So she applied and you pay money for that application and they rejected her. And after she asked why she was rejected, they never got back to her and they deleted her application, making it look like she's never even applied and she's never paid. She got so hurt by this, she came online and cried, broke down online, telling us this story.
I'm making this video with a heavy heart. I'm a Nigerian motorcyclist who has traveled on a motorcycle to 20 countries. I applied for a Guinness World Record for the longest solo motorcycle journey in Africa by a woman. Normally, it takes about 12 to 20 weeks to get a response, but because I didn't want to wait so long to confirm if my dreams are valid, I decided to go for the priority application, which is $1,000. 3 days later, they rejected my application. They gave 2 reasons for the rejection. 1, they said the record doesn't exist, that they don't recognize it as a Guinness World Record title. 2, they said my journey wasn't personal and I have to apply through the business consultation service. Then I replied to them. I showed them 3 people who are already holding this record they say doesn't exist. The only difference now is that I am African. I also proved beyond doubt that I am doing this 100% solo and self-funded. When they replied again, I was so hopeful. But I was met with another rejection, no explanation, just a push to pay the £10,000 for a business consultation service. If I was rejected because I don't qualify, that would make sense and I would accept it gracefully. But I was rejected because I couldn't afford to pay £10,000, which is over 20 million naira, for a service that my journey doesn't even qualify for. In their own website, they stated that the only people who qualify for business consultation are government agencies and charity. But my journey doesn't fall under any of those categories and I proved it. Then I requested a refund as there was no valid reason why I was being rejected. The next morning when I logged into my account, it was totally erased. Like I never even applied. Like it never existed. Like I don't exist. For a moment, it broke me. I felt unworthy, undeserving, like my story doesn't matter. But my story does, because I have survived and done the impossible. I lost my legs, lived on a wheelchair, did surgery, and now I ride with screws and rods holding my spinal cord together. And still, as a new rider, I picked up a bike and I've done 20 African countries alone on a 250cc motorcycle. I inspire myself every day. I am amazed at how far I've come. No one in the world has my story. So if they won't write my legacy, I'll write it myself. I will still do season 3. A ride from South Africa to Kenya to complete the longest solo motorcycle journey in Africa by a woman. Except this time, I'll be doing it for a purpose. I'll be riding to raise funds for African female orphans like me. I've also created a new movement, a legacy platform for Africans by Africans. And I'll announce it on my birthday in 2 days. Thank you.
After she posted this story, she got so much support and people rallied around her and supported her, and her engagement on that post shows that people were siding with her and they were really upset with Guinness World Records and they were tagging them, sending them emails and reaching out to them. Guinness all of a sudden remembered that she paid them and they paid back her money. But she is saying now that she got her money, does she still apply for this record? Because it feels like they were discriminating against her. They were just denying her for no reason. And this is the conclusion she came up with.
Hi everyone, this is a video of gratitude and to give you an update on the email I received from Guinness World Records. For this video to make sense, I have to play you a voice note first. When I got rejected, I knew I couldn't continue doing this alone. I knew my emotions would cloud my judgment, so I decided to employ a social media manager. And 2 days later, I made her my full-time manager. This is a voice note I sent to her just a few days before releasing that video.
I'm so scared. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was supposed to just make a video, announce I'm going for Guinness World Record. It was supposed to be a beautiful thing. Then the followers who have been following me for so long are supposed to then embrace it like, oh yeah, let's go, let's do this. It was supposed to be beautiful. It was never supposed to be about rejection and controversy. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
I played that voice note so you'd see how much I struggled with the decision to go public. I was dejected, scared, and walked around with so much pain in my heart. But when I finally found the courage to come out, you stood by me. Thank you so much for not shaming me. Thank you so much for standing by me at my lowest. Thank you for making me feel seen, for amplifying my voice. I don't feel alone anymore. I don't feel like I'm carrying this burden alone anymore. Because of your love and support, we are moving forward. I am so happy to announce to you that Guinness World Records has refunded my money because of you. They also sent me this email. But at this point, this is not my decision anymore. Nothing would have moved if you all didn't stand up and fight for me so intensely. I'm so grateful to you, and that's why you are the one making this decision. They're asking if I would still like to be considered for a Guinness World Records, and I want you to decide. There is a poll down in the comments, and I want you to help me make this decision. Please click either yes or no. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel. Let me know what you want. This is now about the community, not just me. This is not a one-person thing anymore. Also, in preparation of the official launch of the African People's Records on May 25, and my next trip from South Africa to Kenya, I've decided to come back home to Nigeria on the 10th of May. I truly can't wait to continue this journey with all of you. Thank you once again for believing in me and making history with me.
That's how you do it. She created her own platform. Now she has opened doors for Africans that are aspiring to break records and to do their thing, to live their passion and push themselves to do things that maybe others haven't done before them. So, well done. This is exactly how you're supposed to do it. We, of course, want to be acknowledged in the global stage, but if the world wants to push us away, if the world doesn't want to give us a seat, we create our own seat, we create the table, and we make sure that others like us can sit on that table and participate. We don't need them, they need us. Don't forget that. Anyways, fam, let me know down below what your thoughts are about what this incredible woman has done. Outside of riding across Africa, she's also creating a platform. Will you be checking it out? Let me know down below. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.